Arirang Radio.
It's time to tune in and discover the best of K-pop and Korean culture on Radio News.
The song selection battle between these two sentimental artists and final pick, and we are joined by two guests who prepared music as gift for us to make us happy. Our Wednesday regular guests, AleXa and Vinci, is with us. Welcome! Hello! Wait. So on the script it says you guys have to say hi together. So in 3, 2, 1.
Hi!
Now introduce yourselves. Anyway, who are you?
I
don't know.
Who am I?
Yeah?
Beyonce.
I'm Miley Cyrus.
And you just won your first.
Yeah, I just Grammy. Why are you acting like you don't know this song?
Wait, did Miley Cyrus win?
Yeah, her first ever Grammy.
Okay,
She was
interesting.
shining. Congrats, Miley. Congrats, Hannah.
Congrats.
Well, about Grammy though, I watched this interesting clip about Travis Scott. You guys know who he is? He's a really famous rapper, and he's got super mad at the result of this year's Grammy because he's been nominated 10 times so far and he never won one. So he literally decided to break his guitar on stage in front of all the crowds that gathered around to witness him performing, and I thought the video was quite interesting, but it has nothing to do with K-pop, so let us switch back into our show. Anyway, AleXa, you have some good news to share. So I heard you attended the 2024 FW Seoul Fashion Week.
Yeah.
So
FW.
I did.
how was it?
It was great, actually. I was invited by the name of this one brand.
Yeah.
I love her clothes and her design, so I'm really grateful that I got to go again because I went last year for her show, and she invited me again for this year.
Oh.
And the collection is really nice for this new the fall winter collection. So it's very nice.
Was it the FW already?
FW?
The spring hasn't kicked in on yet, but they're...
Boy, it's February.
Now I see.
Yeah, the spring summer is
How
gonna
about
be
the
in
photo time, though? Don't you guys have to walk across the red carpet and take a fancy picture as a celebrity?
Blue carpet.
Oh, it's blue.
It's blue.
I like blue.
I also like blue.
Wait, it was blue carpet?
Yeah, it's blue. It's not a red carpet. It's blue.
It's
carpet.
not?
It's royalty, bro.
During my days, it was red carpet, but I did not know they'd switch it into blue one.
Grandpa nowadays. See? No, but it was fun. I'm really grateful for the opportunity. So.
Okay. So anything special happened in your life, Vinci?
Well, it was the birthday of two of our members last week in the same day.
Oh, really?
Yeah, a lot of people are shocked by that.
Same birthday.
And yeah, I think we ate some cake and ate some cake and ate some cake. Yeah. Because they're two.
Yeah?
These are two. So we have lots of cake.
Wait, so what kind of cake was it?
It was a strawberry cake. And it was
And?
very good. And another strawberry cake and another strawberry cake.
Oh.
I think so.
Okay. But I assume those are from different brands, I guess?
I
From the same
think
brands?
so. I'm not sure, but the first one was from a nearby cafe, I think.
Okay. Good for you. Anyway, I'm kind of stoked to see you guys looking different today. Because
He's been on this since we started.
He's like, oh.
He's like, oh, you guys look so like celebrity today.
both of you. I first saw AleXa on my way to this booth, and I was like, oh, what's up with you? Looking all fancy like that. And I saw you at the bathroom.
Yeah,
and
it
I
was like, no,
what's going on in
like,
YouTube's life? What made you guys decide to wear a lot more fancy compared to usual?
I just normally wear my hair up, I think, and I haven't worn it down yet right now yet.
So I
Is
thought
that
you
what
guys
looks
had like a
different?
special occasion before you guys came through the studio.
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
Well, today I wore a beret. I think it's my first time wearing a beret here.
It looks nice.
So maybe that's the
It suits you
different-
really well, I gotta say.
Yeah. Because I was trying to hide my new colored hair because new colored hair means I don't know what that means.
It might
mean something.
Okay.
means spring's coming early this year.
Yay! You know what? Anyway, Lunar New Year is closing in. Any special plans during the holiday?
Probably gonna get some food and some drinks with some of my like tongsangs. Yeah.
I like food.
Yeah? What about you, Vinci?
I don't know. I want to go outside, but I heard there's lots of places that's closed here.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's like a possibility, but yeah, I hope to spend some time with my members outside. And
I think you should enjoy the views around Seoul, especially during period, because normally in Seoul, during the Lunar New Year holiday season, this city turns into a ghost town.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
because
No traffic's on the road.
People go to like their provinces and stuff.
Yeah. That's what happens, and that's a perfect time for you to walk around the street without even being noticed by a lot of your fans.
I see. Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna take that moment.
Yes. Anyway, Alexa, please introduce what this segment is all about.
Yes, and I'm
Freestyle
going
version.
off script again because at this point, why not? So, welcome to Final Pick, in which it is a song selection battle between myself and Vinci. We listen to and read stories sent in from the listeners, and then we suggest songs in accordance to the stories as advice, I suppose. Yay!
So, was it hard for you guys to choose songs for today's stories?
Not necessarily.
No, lately it's been easy.
getting easier.
It's getting easier.
So easy, that means the messages were quite relatable to you
Yeah,
guys.
it's more like you can. Oh, this song fits this message really well. So it's a gut feel already.
I cannot wait to converse about your, resolutions for the story senders. And shall we move on to the first message from Summer787, and Alexa, take it away.
Yes, okay, from Summer787. Hello. I worked without a day off last year in 2023. Well, that's incredible. Although I had a brief vacation, I spent all that time at home. Because of the busy work schedule, I thought that I would be too exhausted if I went on a trip. However, these days I really want to go on a trip. I'm feeling tired of this life focusing only on work. But the work at our company is so busy that if I want to go on a trip, I have to quit my job. Should I just quit my job and look for a new one after the trip? Or should I continue with a stable salary and keep working? I'm really struggling with this decision. My parents, of course, think I should keep working because finding a new job is not easy. But my friends advise me to quit the job and go on a trip. I'm really torn between the two options. What would you choose if you were in my situation?
Oh.
Goodness gracious.
Vinci, any word of advice for this person?
Oh wow. Well, kind of relate to the I worked without a day off last year, 2023.
Yeah.
Although I had a brief vacation, I spent all that time at home.
Yeah.
That was my 2023 as well because, it's the year when our group was formed. So we had to work really hard to get some good results and, promote our group. So I think if you're feeling that you worked really hard from last year and you're feeling the burnout from all of it, you really deserve a good vacation. You really deserve some good time, quality time for yourself.
Okay.
Yeah, and I think with their message, I like how I saw the beauty of relationships that you build throughout life. Like there's people who will say these type of things for you, and there's these people who will say the other way around. Like their family was like saying you should find a job, but then the friends are there to balance, be like, no, get a vacation. So it's just like, even if you're working hard, you still have those relationships with you that always still advise you, and you have these people around you that guide you along the way. So that's beautiful, I think.
Okay, thank you so much. What about you, Alexa?
So here's where I'm at with this one. I would say potentially do job searching, like while you're currently at your existing job. And then when you find the new job, take that vacation. Because you don't want to go on vacation, quit this job, and then come back to, unsurety, having, nothing secure.
Nothing.
Especially because you said stable salary, and baby girl, that's a necessity.
It is.
But if you worked all year last year without taking, like, a holiday, go take that holiday, girl. Go take the holiday. But find the job.
Yeah. Now, shall we recommend songs for this person? Starting from Alex?
Yes.
And so, suitingly, I recommended this song, Holiday, by Sonia Shide, my name. Woo!
Well, I guess the name explains it all then.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's self-explanatory.
And you too, sir, Vinci.
Yeah, this is very vague. Like, what does this mean? It says travel. Wow. It's by a song by Sumbi. Yeah.
Wait, who's Sumbi? It's my first time hearing this artist.
They're an indie artist, and
Yeah.
I just discovered them. How did I discover them? I think through a YouTube channel, like
Oh.
an indie YouTube channel, and I really like her songs. This one's pretty good. Yeah.
Okay, thank you so much for recommending. Well, all I can say for you, Summer 787, is the fact that today is your youngest and freshest day for the rest of your life. So enjoy while you can. And the fact that you've been working diligently so hard starting from last year, that means you already saved up enough money to go on travel or vacation yourself. Just enjoy while you can. Do not waste youth. Now, we're going to have a listen to these two songs and come back for more. This is Holiday by Soneoshide, chosen by AleXa, and Travel by Sumbi, chosen by Vinci. Welcome back. Now, let us go through the opinions sent in by our listeners about the previous message. Do you guys want to read anything from the chat?
This one is from Adrian. They say, I do think sender is still happy with the job. The fact that he or she stated that they want another job is one sign that they aren't happy with it right now.
All right.
This one's from Anchor L, and they say, sometimes you need to reward yourself for all the hard work. You deserve it. So never doubt to take a break and enjoy life. Yeah. A lot of people actually, I feel like, agreed with us in saying they should take the vacation.
But I really like what Sam said about you're not going to get any younger. So take the time now to do what you can and just use most of your time as the youngest version of yourself today.
When I said that, I really meant that is because I could definitely feel my body slowly wearing out as I age 1 year older every year. Me, you too? What are you talking
I'm
about,
gonna
sir?
be
You're in your
24.
early 20s, bro.
That's like, isn't it illegal to be 24 in this industry? It's like there are so much young people in the industry right now.
By
like,
you saying that, sir, you just put me in a coffin.
It's frightening, bro. It's like these people are coming out with 15-year-olds and just getting younger and younger each day.
Anyway, what kind of
Fresh out
place
the
should
womb.
this previous message sender should visit, though?
I've never been, but I've heard that Bali is nice.
Oh,
I have
yeah.
friends that have been to Bali, so
Including myself, you're gonna get slapped by the monkeys there.
Slapped by the
doesn't know the monkey
monkeys.
slap. He doesn't know.
I didn't know about the monkey slap.
You don't
I think.
know.
No.
I mean, I literally got slapped by a monkey.
Was it on
And
video?
before it
Was it
slapped
on
me
video?
on my head, it didn't just slap me, it smacked me like a human being.
Uh-huh.
So what it did was it literally grabbed the top of my head like this, just like a human would do, and then it smacked me from the back of my head. That's how it happened. All I did was just trying to get a selfie with that monkey who was relaxing under the sunlight, and that happened, and I was like, oh my god.
No to capitalism. No.
Well, Bali's an amazing place, yeah.
Uh-huh. My friends have been recently and
Yeah?
they have been having fun without me.
Oh, wow.
So I'm
So
kinda
were they
bitter.
teasing you by sending you pictures?
Yeah, well, not as teasing, but more like sharing, like, look, because they got me gifts from
Oh.
there, so
Aw.
they're thoughtful.
Okay. What about you? I mean, Alexa, I heard that you've been to India in the past too. How did you like that country?
Yeah. Granted, I was there for work, not so much vacation, but I think collectively, all the time spent together, I was there for about a month in total. Really nice country. I really loved going there. It was really hot, really humid. I will say that, but that's good for your skin, so no worries. But people are like really nice, really nice, really beautiful, and the food is obviously
food.
delicious.
What was the best one?
Huh?
What was the best one you had? Like,
Okay, so obviously
aside from curry.
curry, there was what was it called? It's it was actually a Spanish food that we had. Hold on.
With the pita bread?
No. 'Cause I'm thinking about the exact moment I had at dinner right now, but I don't remember what it's called. But it was very good. Aside from, curries and traditional Indian food, it was really good.
Okay.
Yeah.
Whoever knows the name of the food that AleXa just described, put
No
that
one's
on
gonna know it. Paella. Wait, did I say?
Paella, I think I heard that.
Is that Spanish? I don't know if it's Spanish. I could be wrong. I'm sorry. But paella. Yeah.
Paella, yeah.
It was really good.
We love a good paella.
Thank
It was good.
you. Well, did Vinci recommend any places? Not yet, right?
I haven't been to any countries aside from Korea. So I think in the Philippines, Palawan is a good place to go. It's a very clean place to be, and the beach is just...
And don't you guys have this amazing
clear.
island in your country that a
Yeah,
lot of
we
people
have lots of islands in the country, and it's just booming with beautiful beaches. So go to the Philippines when you can. I know Koreans love to go to Cebu.
Right.
You know Cebu. Yeah.
Anyway, before we move on, we have to name the trophy first. Totally forgot about this. I mean, it's about time we get used to this, but
Yeah.
every time
People
It
are
still
saying-
gets hard because
Yeah.
you want to like up the game from last week.
Exactly. I saw people say lunar. I saw
Lunar,
lunar
oh,
trophy. I
that's
saw people say
pretty.
dragon trophy. Someone saying the Bali monkey trophy.
Bali monkey, huh?
Well, nothing sounds
But
intriguing to
the,
me
The
yet.
monkey slap trophy.
The monkeys, the
Monkey
best monkey
slap.
slapper.
Mhm.
Yeah, Palawan, great place for it. Like,
You know what? I think I'm going to wait a little more
Yeah,
until one of
let's
the listeners come up with a very intriguing name for tonight's trophy. So keep on trying, guys. And we are going to move on to the next message. And this time, Vinci is going to cover it. Let's go.
yes, this is from Alice. AleXa, Vinci, and Samuel. I recently heard a shocking statement from my boyfriend. He said he doesn't feel excited when he looks at me and wonders if it's right to continue dating like this. We've been dating for a year, and at some point we felt more comfortable with each other rather than feeling excitement. I think this is natural, but my boyfriend seems to disagree. He said something like, I think love has cooled down because there's no excitement. I feel like we should break up. But just thinking about not seeing you from tomorrow hurts my heart. So how about being friends? I was so shocked by his words. I cried all day thinking that I also feel like I should break up with my boyfriend, but I don't want to be just friends with him. My boyfriend is waiting for my response, but I don't know how to talk about it. Should I just continue dating as it is, or should I break up? Or maybe, as my boyfriend suggested, should we just be friends? I'm really struggling with this decision. Please, what would you do in this situation?
Alex.
Oh, yeah, you knew I was boiling
Let's
over
go.
here. Okay, so, honey, here's the thing. All relationships have something called the honeymoon phase, which can last anywhere from a month to 3 months, where in which everything is sweet and fun and exciting. And yeah, exactly, the butterflies. But then when that cools down, you start to get comfortable in the relationship, like you said here. A year, in retrospect, is a long time. But within that time period, if he's already like, oh, I don't really feel a spark anymore, babe, within that short amount of time, just dump him.
Yeah,
Dump
that's
his sorry butt.
red flag.
Huge red flag.
Huge
No.
red flag.
Don't even be friends with him afterwards because he does not sound like the kind of person that values you. So that's my personal opinion.
I mean, I like the honesty that they really said that, but it takes some courage to say that, like, I'm not having fun anymore, and just say it straight up and just say we can just be friends. I mean, I don't know about other countries' dating culture if that's like a normal thing, but I don't think that's pretty normal from what I'm accustomed to. That's really like something that's an honest take on something, and can really gag you.
Can really gag you.
It can really gag,
really
it can
gag
be
you.
like, whoa.
Really gag there.
I got gagged. Like, whoa, I don't know how to respond to this as well, because this is very this is straight up. Straight up. I am shocked.
Okay, thank you so much for sharing your opinions. And shall we recommend songs for this person? Vinci, you're going first?
Yes. My song is For Lovers Who Hesitate by Janabi. Because I think that is where you're at right now in your relationship. It's sad to say, but I think there's hesitation from both sides. That's why there's like doubt building up, and I hope you find a way to resolve it in the best way possible.
Okay, what about you, Alexa?
And I brought in 우리 얘기 좀 하자. We need to talk by 단칸방 romance, one room romance. Because yes, baby girl, you need to talk, and then Run Devil, run your butt out of there. So, yeah.
Okay. Thank you so much for the amazing song recommendations. We now are going to have a listen to them. And guys, please know that you guys are free to express your opinions about the previous message along with the suggestions on tonight's trophy's name. Let us have a listen to these two songs, starting with 주저하는 연인들을 위해 for lovers who hesitate by 잔나비, chosen by Vinci, followed by 우리 얘기 좀 하자, we need to talk by 단칸방 로맨스, chosen by AleXa. Enjoy! Welcome back. Well, during the song break, we've been talking about some interesting things in our lives, which we cannot quite share on air, but hopefully we get to share it in the future when we get old enough, by the time we reach the age of around like 50 or 60. Yeah, maybe we could share the story then. So look forward to that, guys. Live long and
Live long until
Live
that
long
day.
and prosper.
Multiply.
all right. You know what? It's time for us to come up with a solid name for tonight's trophy.
Yes.
Do you guys see any good suggestions?
Gag
trophy.
Self-love trophy. There's someone who said chocolate trophy because Valentine's is coming.
Ah.
Is that like,
But
is
wouldn't
that
that be?
cool enough?
Oh well, yeah, because next week it would have been past Valentine's Day, right?
So should we
Yeah.
celebrate it today?
I think we should.
Should we celebrate the day of capitalism?
Capitalism. Capitalism.
Wait, speaking of
chocolate,
capitalism and
start with the
Valentine's
same
Day,
roses.
what do you guys think is the ideal gift to give someone that day?
Chocolates.
Just
I
being
think.
around them.
Oh, romantic.
That's
I'm
the best
sad.
one.
Yeah, well, I mean that's the best thing, ideally.
But materialistically, give me a diamond ring, baby.
24K.
All right, so what are we calling tonight's trophy?
The
I
lady. Valet.
it's definitely a trophy.
It's a trophy.
It
It's
is a
gold.
trophy. We all know. Thank you so much for reminding me.
We're gagged, so let's call it the gag trophy.
Okay,
the gag
the
The
best
gag trophy, because
gag
we're all
trophy.
gagged right now.
The gag trophy.
Okay, the
The
gag
gag
trophy
trophy.
it
I
is.
kind of want to win that.
Oh. Well, we're going to find out who's the winner by the end of this show. And we still have one more message from Jasmina, I guess. Is it how you pronounce her name?
Jasmina?
Jasmina?
Yeah,
Jasmina?
Jasmina.
With two A's. Hello, I'm a part-time worker at a cafe. It's been about a month since I started working here. Initially, I was so slow and I sometimes fell behind on the orders, making a lot of mistakes. However, now I feel like I've adapted somewhat and can handle my tasks well. However, recently I found a job posting on a part-time job app for the same time slot for the cafe that I'm working for. The cafe I work at is small and we operate in a system where only one person works at a time. What could this mean? Just for your information, I haven't had any issues with customers, and even the day the job posting went up, I saw my boss at the store, but he did not mention anything. Should I directly ask the boss about it? Sam, Alex, and Vinci, what would you do in this situation?
Oh, I think they're concerned that maybe they're getting replaced.
Replaced.
But I don't think that's the case. Maybe the cafe's picking up more traction and you need another employee.
Yeah, it could be a good thing for you. That means you're doing a great job, and they're like, she needs some help.
Yeah, let's lessen the workload, you know?
Yes.
Because as someone that was a waitress for years, I know what it's like to work a midday shift by myself and be like, dang, I wish I had another waiter on staff with me.
Right.
So, yeah.
What about you, Vinci? You ever worked at a part-time?
Not yet.
Not yet.
Yeah, I wanted to back then, but when that was the ripe time for me to have part-time, it was pandemic. So I just had online jobs, but not really like part-time jobs on the actual job.
You know, before we continue our conversation about your personal experience related to a part-time job,
Yeah.
let's delete the not yet part because you have to stay that way.
Yeah.
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 Anyway, about that
Agreed.
online job you mentioned
Yeah.
you had, what kind of job was it?
It was for a game. I used to edit memes for YouTube for it.
Wow.
Yeah. And I got paid good.
Amount of money.
Good.
Yeah.
Cheddar.
It was good. yeah, it was good.
Interesting. So was it the type of job you can be replaced anytime they wanted to, or?
I think so. I mean, there's no contract or anything. It's just it's an online thing. So nothing is really set in stone. So I was afraid of that happening. And I think it kind of did happen. But then it's not like I did some work and it didn't get paid. It's like they stopped giving work. So it's like, okay, it's gone.
Well, look where you are now.
Yeah.
So, who
I mean,
needs-
I asked you this question is because I wanted to know if that job has to do with a lot of creativities involved in it or not. Because what this person is doing at a cafe is basically a physical labor. She doesn't need any creativities for this job. So that means she can be replaced anytime the boss wants. So no wonder she's a little worried about this. But just to make her stand out among other employees in this cafe, what should she do? Should she come up with her own menu for this cafe, or?
I mean, that's a good start.
Huh?
I mean, yeah, I mean, if your boss is open to you creating stuff for the actual menu, yeah, why not? But I mean, I'd just say make sure you show up punctual, make sure you're diligent when things have to be cleaned and organized, and just try not to flub up, you know? Just, yeah.
You can like maybe like make promo days. Like you think of like, oh, when you come back to the cafe this time, you get one free this. You know, you could share some suggestions on how you're very eager to keep the job, because I don't think it's also good to have assumptions that you're getting replaced, because I don't know.
Yeah.
I kind of think it gives like you have doubts on your employer. I don't know if that's a bad thing, but like that's like saying, oh, I'm not gonna replace you without telling you. So I
Typically,
don't.
they would say.
Yeah, they would say that to you, I guess.
Well, you know what? A couple of words from me. I worked at several different part-times in my life when I was young, especially during my early 20s before I made my official debut at the age of 25. So here's the thing. I've been through things from a convenience store to physical laborers, including some restaurant waiters and a cafe barista myself too. And I even worked at a bar as a kid. And all the other jobs I had, one thing they had in common was the bosses who ran the place never wanted to let go of me because of my mindset that I had while working for them. So what you want to do in this case is try to consider this business as if it's your own business. That's the kind of person that a lot of job owners are looking for. And if I were to open up a cafe or a bar myself, I think I'll definitely look for a person like myself who would treat the job like it's their own and trying to like be more creative about the job. That's why I try to speak up about creativities. Anyway, well, I gotta say I had a lot of fun, especially when I was working at a Japanese restaurant. It felt so good. I mean, how was your job interview like? Did you have a job interview when you were doing that video editing thing?
Not really. I just had to send in a short meme video.
Like an application.
Yeah, like
okay.
Yeah, those types that make you think like, are they doing this just to make me send the content without paying me beforehand? But then it happened eventually. But I had like mock in job interviews for like school, you know, when they try to prepare you for the real life out there. Yeah, and yeah, it's hard. It's job interviews are.
I mean, what about you, AleXa?
Nerve-wracking.
Oh man, I don't really remember at this point because I haven't been in like a part-time job since like
Forever, right?
2017 at this point, 2018, 2017. But yeah, I mean, you know, I feel like as long as you're just honest and transparent with your boss and be like, hey, this is the kind of person I am. And when they ask about work conflicts, you need to be upfront just so nothing is a surprise later. But as long as you're just transparent about your character, then you should be able to be hired, no problem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, however, this person asked a question. Should this person ask the boss or not about this concern she has?
I wouldn't ask.
Really?
Yeah.
I think they're pretty bold to even think about asking, because I don't think I would do that myself. Like I think I'm too scared to like assume that I'm gonna get replaced. Because what if they say yes? Then how would that end? I don't know.
All right, so their final verdict is a no, Jasmine. I hope our advice helped you, and it's time for us to reveal the winner. Drum roll, please.
The gag trophy.
The best gag trophy goes to AleXa.
Oh, I am the gag trophy.
Yes.
Well, would say something, but we don't support this artist anymore, so never mind. Anyways, Thank you. I'm honored. It has been my lifelong dream to achieve this award, and I hope that I can influence the lives of many in the future. Thank you. Great.
So how does it feel to win when was the last time you won? That was like 2 weeks ago, right?
85 years ago.
Okay, good, right? Good or
Yeah.
no? Just make it simple.
Good.
Okay, perfect. Anyway, since AleXa is the winner for tonight's final pick, we're going to play one of her songs and call it a day. This is AleXa with Juliet. Thank you so much to all of the listeners for coming through the show. This was your DJ Samuel Wallace Hall along with AleXa and Vinci. Gonna meet you guys back tomorrow, same time, same place. Let's say goodbye together. And 3, 2, 1.
Capitalism.
Bye.